5? Let's come and find out.
I mean, come again, before anything else, huge shout out to, you know, mga anak ni Sebi, the kids of Sebi watching the broadcast, like 5 teams here just trying to observe how the region plays out. But back to the game we go. It's going to be Vitality starting things off strong here as they clear out open hall alongside top red and top blue. I mean, they're just going to try to zone things up as they try to put a lot of pressure inside of the hill, as Sam's going to be that objective man they're going to be hoping for it to stay consistent and try to stay alive as they soak up this hard point till it's dry.
Okay, man. Just looking at it here, Vitality's got a great opening pick, and it somehow snowballed into them finding so much control up the top floor. They got open, just being held down by tech. They are going to be able to intercept players coming in from office building, and it is able to pay out very well. But the Accelerate needs to find the stabilization. Going to play inside that hard point. They're going to be sending out Shotzi to play around the back to lift the spawns and get them that P2 hard point, which will turn out to be a very important hill in this Hacienda map itself, right? You get this P2, you have a chance of scoring a money hill.
I'm liking the call here for the side of Marvel to try to extend towards driveway, to try to cut off the players as well here from this mid map. So that is going to be activating the spawns possibly here for that hallway spawn, but never mind. Solo here is going to be able to go on a spree as well towards rocks. But in return, the extension from the side of Marvel turns into disaster as they lose the sponsor towards Checkers. It's just all going to come down to the rest of the players here for the side of Vitality to try to hold themselves up instead of this hill. They have the crossbars locked in, and they're playing this one down and scrappy. Going to be able to enjoy the first wave.
I mean, do in fact note that Hacienda is one of the worst map of Team Vitality in their hardpoint map pool. And looking at it at the moment, right, it looks to be very strong on the first 2 hard points. Accelerate needs to find a break here. Can even flip spots. Nice shot for Rebel to break the point all by himself. But Sam's going to be there to hold down Trophy, able to extend out, and Vitality able to stabilize inside of that hard point. Accelerate did a great job trying to break that hard point, trying to get that early rotation on P3 is what they're going to try to score on, as they definitely lack the time on that last hard point. We're going here. They got their early setup. Let's see how are they going to be able to stand the wrath of Vitality.
Hey, look at the scramble here for the side of Vitality. I mean, they chained this backside spawn here off P2. Now they did get the quick access as well towards Umbrella. And they should be able to get the first initial wave of gunfights, but Vegas comes in huge and goes as well. Back and forth trace we go, and unfortunately for the rest of the players here for the side of Accelerate, they get caught in a pinch. They don't really have any spawn definitions here, not until now, as they do get the better spawns here for this very hill. But what can you do when you don't really have the power positions locked in? Umbrellas has to be taken away. They do take that player down, but Marvel whips out an Annihilator as well. No, for a fact, he just has to go for the cutoff. He goes 3 out of 4, make it 4 out of 5. Whips out the Odin to get some more. Marvel, let's go.
Oh my, man. Just 2 more. Yes, okay, just 2 more for the Yipa system, and he killed himself. It doesn't want the heat, man. Bad arrow there for Marvel, but he's going to try to bring out the Predator missile. And I tell you what, this last 3 hard points has just been lopsided. And that extra Predator missile that Marvel brought up, that is going to give Vitality that key information what the setup is looking like for the squad of Accelerate as we head into P4. Another money hill in the making. Nice eliminations that you're seeing so far for Accelerate here. Shotzi gonna try to make some plays working. Viper with another Predator missile. They got themselves this power to work around, and that's going to be heavy contests working. Tech coming in from the mid-map. Rebel there for the shot down. That is going to be the Sparrow from Shotzi that will stop that push, and it's going to be Accelerate winning the first wave of gunfight in P4.
Props to them on this one. I mean, Shotzi now with a Sparrow finds only 1. Tectonic now with a War Machine. This is just the barrier that you have to withstand, but Ghost finds Tech out. Rebel on the feet with an Annihilator, fighting a double as well. Ghost still gonna go on some more. And Accelerate here, truly accelerating the force. They are gonna go for a costly hill on this P4. Looking like they are still gonna be able to get the control as well here, at least for the end of the scrap time. Cal is gonna be holding on to like a 90-point lead perhaps. As we wrap things off here, back to the second set of the hard points. We go here, Cal.
Yeah, huge Accelerate hold there on that P4, man. I mean, that just brought them back in this game. Just kind of trailing behind right now, but just 2 hard points. Now, it is going to be them with the great opening pick. They're able to flush out Vitality and Vegas as well as Rebel. I mean, doing a great job here at the moment, right? Especially for Rebel as he leads his team with a lot of these eliminations. 14 for him so far. He needs to pick it up, be a lot more faster. Vitality on the flip side, just gonna try to stack that second floor as much as they can, and they have been successful. Tectonic with 19 eliminations, but Marvel on the team has 27. He has been popping off.
I mean, Marvel coming on huge off those investments, obviously as well for raw mechanical gunfights. Accelerate though is not doing too bad at all here for this P1. Obviously they do get overwhelmed as well here, coming from the hallways. And something about Accelerate is just, you know, they try to show up the intention that they want to get map control, but they just can't hold their grounds here. But really nice play here for Set of Ghosts. He does find one caught off. Tech does get the trade.
Oh no.
It's just a tremendous factor here in how they can take this one through, but fortunately for the Set of Accelerate, they do have the better spawn, so let us see if they can convert with this. But Tech with the Predator finds a double, and the rest of the squad of Vitality just goes for the clear out, and they're gonna be able to hold on to the hill for the first few seconds.
Yeah, I mean, 3 operators available for Vitality. They can just score a big money here on this time. In this P2, Viper now brings out the clock, gets the clear out, 3 eliminations before getting taken down. You can see the spawns for Accelerate kind of a split, so they can attack in multi-angle. Only one angle right now for Vitality to use in solo. Only gonna attack all by himself, and he's gonna get decimated, traded out. Accelerate finally able to stabilize inside up the point. 81 now. Their current points, it's going to continue to grow as they look to try to get the last 18 seconds. Team Vitality will be giving up on this last 20 seconds. That Solo cannot do anything all on his own. And Accelerate able to really get a good eye on this P3. Get a lot of these eliminations despite all of the operators Vitality invested on that. Vegas will look to try to play early, and he's gonna have to make a hold of a lifetime here. He's gonna get caught down. Unfortunately, the only player for Accelerate looking to play on rotation to try to secure a great setup there on that P4, but now that he is dealt with, Vitality will be able to find the right set of the day one. Solo, you see him, he's gonna play the Lamborghini. He's gonna get taken down, so only 2 players left on that P4 hardpoint. Accelerate might just be able to make this break work, but Vitality finds the stabilization. 4 players now able to get in at the hard point.
We have been able to see a lot of things end off here on his P4, and Vitality is going to be on the verge of taking this one through. Revel now wrapping around with Annihilator, tries to get the kill onto Solo, but unfortunately missed the first 2 shots. And no conversion at all here for Accelerate. They barge in, it's a 50-50 battle. But a lot more greater map control here will be shown for the set of Vitality. Heave of Contestment tries to come in, but they have been constantly getting denied. 2 out of 2, 3 out of 2, name it whatever you want. Viper on the feed, finds a quad with a claw. And they're gonna be able to flip the spawns, pushing away Accelerate away down Narnia.
And that's gonna give him a Predator missile locked in, and more kills for Viper the Prodigy. That Team Vitality able to pick up recently. Still not going to end up with that 38 eliminations. This is going to go for more. More importantly, this is going to be the last attempt for Accelerate to try to win this. They got to be able to stack inside that hard point. It opens up. They can end it here. If you are Vitality, you are just stacking that point. Accelerate just gets flushed out. Goes. They got to make it inside. Shot Siege is trying to slam his way in the hard point, but they all get gone down. Viper with another elimination. Revel forces spawn on through the wells, and just like that, Vitality taking map number 1, 250 to 141. Great signs of fight that we saw for both of this team. They definitely lived up to the hype, but Vitality had a great start. You saw it. It was just kind of huge when they had that P1 up until that P3 at the first